Let's meet the visiting team, the Los Angeles Lakers. At shooting guard, Malik Monk. At center, Dwight Howard. At the other guard position, Russell Westbrook. At power forward, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach for the visiting team, Frank Vogel. It's time to introduce the starting five for your LA Clippers. At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ivica Zubac. Starting at power forward, standing 6'8", number 8, Marcus Morris Sr. At guard, 6'3", number 1, Reggie Jackson. At guard, 6'8", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Your LA Clippers head coach is Ty Lue. This is your LA Clippers.
Welcome everyone to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us at 2K Sports are as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count. Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And here are the Clippers now. Leonard outside. Rejected by James.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
Now here's Jackson. That shot missing. Some solid defense from James. Pass to Monk. And the foul called on Paul George.
Paul George.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Davis. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
James against Leonard. James passes to Westbrook. Over Jackson. Right side, Monk. Jack's up a three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Here's Leonard. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis, and he gets it to go.
And Davis just has the physical free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers, and in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Well, superb awareness from Russell Westbrook. Understands where the gaps in the defense, almost impossible to check in the pick and roll.
Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Los Angeles basketball.
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Pass to James. Davis with a screen on Leonard. Here's James. Down low. Monk.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the jam by George.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Now here's Davis. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Howard. Great D that time from Zubac.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Zubac. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Lakers basketball.
The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Outside Davis. Pass to James. Back to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Jackson outside. Leonard up top. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. Offline with a 3. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Leonard. Bucket.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Westbrook, the pass to Howard. Rejected by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send-it-back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks. Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And the basket by Westbrook. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Westbrook against Jackson. Here's Leonard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight. The Lakers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Westbrook drives. It's Monk on the wing. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Anthony's checked in for Howard. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul of the game.
Just out of control. Already 3 fouls for him. He'll likely have to take a seat.
For the Clippers, Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Bledsoe in for Jackson. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Monk. Just 5 on the clock. With his first shot attempt. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, the IQ of LeBron James as a basketball player is never in question. The master of reading the defense and takes the mid-range jumper there.
Here's Leonard. Basket's good. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Making his presence felt.
James against Leonard. And slam dunked by James.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
The fader. Again, the Lakers score.
Yeah, nice stroke on that jumper from LeBron James. There's no defense in the world that's going to stop that.
James against Leonard. That shot off the mark. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. It's James on the wing. And slam dunked by James.
Emphatic, tenacious finish by LeBron James. The king is in the house.
Kennard on the wing. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. And that's size or athleticism or maybe shooting.
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside. It really made it difficult getting to the rim.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, when speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Greg.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
The Lakers trail. James passes to Davis. Westbrook outside. And it's off in three-point range. The Clippers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lakers. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Rondo. Davis down low. Ibaka on him. Davis can't hit.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Pass to George. Ibaka with it. There's the drive. And the jam by Ibaka.
Boy, terrific penetration from the big man. Ibaka putting his athleticism to good use.
Anthony with a screen on Jackson. To the paint. Anthony with a bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Clippers in the lead. George passes to Ibaka. Here's man. Pounded by Westbrook. George outside. There's the three. And the Clippers Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, not only prolific from three, but efficient from three. Paul George, nicely done.
Davis with a screen on George. Here's James. The putback. It's good on the putback. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Man. Ibaka with a screen on Westbrook. George outside. James with the block. Oh, sweet move. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you think back to Russell Westbrook's collegiate days at UCLA. Those teams were loaded. Think about it. The future MVP at that time did not start as a freshman and scored only 3 points per game.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Talking about Westbrook in college, Doris, he played with some future NBA stars.
He sure did. Of course, he spent that year with Kevin Love. They were both top 5 picks in the 2008 draft. But he also shared a backcourt with Darren Collison, Aaron Aflalo, amongst other future pros.
And here's George. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Jackson. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Pass to Rondo. Back to James. Oh, George with a steal. And George with the jam.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George? The quick handles for a guy his size.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
George against James. James with the block. And he lobs it up. And the Clippers have possession. 3-point lead. Jackson, pass to Ibaka. George outside. Pass to Man. Clock at 6. James against George. Over James. George's shot is off.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
James against George. James can't get it to go. The Clippers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. It's stolen by James. To the inside. And jams it home. Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Jackson, pass to Ibaka. Jackson outside. George for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Davis a screen. James passes to Davis. Shoots over Ibaka. Out to Anthony. From the arc. Drills it from deep. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Anthony. Back to Ibaka. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. Anthony finds Davis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum. Kennard comes in for Mann. And it's Bledsoe in for Jackson. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Bazemore comes in for Rondo. George outside. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Kennard. Here's Leonard. A minute 4 left in the second. 6 to shoot. Offensive board. Here's Kennard. Hits the three-pointer. Kennard's got 6.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Here's Bazemore. Westbrook, the pass to James. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. Here's Bledsoe. The lead is 2. Pass to Ibaka. Leonard outside. Now here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now here's Westbrook.
To say it's not easy to guard Russell Westbrook is an understatement. This guy's quickness and leaping ability make him a nightmare.
At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook. 2 shots.
That one misses.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Now George. With 4 on the clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Paul George. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George has been electric here so far.
The other teams made the mistake of letting him get hot. The basket is looking large to him right now. He's getting his shots from within the floor of the offense, forcing that little ugly defense to extend itself out there to the parking lot. And it's not working.
All right, and now let's get to this first half and talk about the players who are leading their respective teams.
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven league. We've got 2 fierce leaders going head-to-head. Both guys trading blows as each one tries to will his own team to victory. So get some fresh popcorn ready.
That'll be our show. On to the third quarter we go.
Ernie with the flow, making those rhymes as he throws, sounding like a pro.
Oh, you didn't know? You must have been slow.
I didn't mean to rhyme, not like Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, drop the
Ernie,
mic! Drop the mic!
We quit. Broadcast is over.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And then Westbrook slams it in.
Well, the vision isn't only about passing. Russell sees a driving lane and goes right to it.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Westbrook. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I just love the ball movement.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Davis a screen. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. 3-on-3. Leonard outside. Inside. Fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Now, here is James. He's got 10 over Leonard. And that one's good. James has got 12 points.
You simply can't allow LeBron to get going from there. He knows how to get into a comfort zone from any spot on the floor.
Down low. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Zubac with the steal. Pass to Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Leonard passes to Jackson. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Jackson's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Thanks. Leonard's shot's good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Here are the Clippers. They're on a 20-6 run. Leonard against James, and Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Howard. Ariza comes in for James, and Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Now here's Nunn. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Jackson, pass to Zubac. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
So both teams making some changes here. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Leonard against Anthony. Pass to Ariza. To the left wing. Nunn against Bledsoe. Nunn, the pass to Jordan. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Anthony outside. Nunn, the pass to Anthony. Back to Nunn, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
Now here's Nunn, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Anthony against Leonard, and stolen by Leonard. For 3, George, it's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists in the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And with Paul George and that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Leonard can't get it to go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Here's Anthony. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Fought contest. And so in the game for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. Here's Davis. Outside Monk. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
Leonard for three. Drains the triple. Leonard's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
You love the quickness that Russell Westbrook gets into in the catch and shoot opportunities. Rise and fire, young sir.
Zubac with a screen on James. Here's Leonard. And it's in. Off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's James. Unable to get that one. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And he's going for the oop here. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's James on the wing. Pass to Howard. James against Zubac. Howard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Morris.
Well, because of his frame, Dwight Howard is so problematic for the defense. Gets to the foul line.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And so Howard nails them both.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Here's Leonard. Nails the 16-footer. Leonard's got 13 in the second half. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Howard with a screen on Jackson. Outside Monk is James on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Over the course of his career, LeBron James has become a knockdown three-point shooter. You need him to stretch the defense? Oh, yeah, he can do that, too.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Leonard against James. Howard, the screen. James passes to Westbrook. Back to James. The three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Leonard. Over James. And again, it's the Clippers.
But Kawhi understands that the team relies on him for consistent productivity.
It's Monk on the wing. The three ball. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
From deep. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. The Clippers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Pass to Zubats. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac. At the line for 1.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Double team on James. Davis from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. There's Jackson with the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. With the crossover. He can't hit that time. And George with some nice D. To the inside. And George with the jam.
Paul George has been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
This guy turns himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
And Leonard drops them both. Well, Grant, you've won the NBA Sportsmanship Award 3 times. Tied with Mike.
A guy that truly embodies that.
Davis drawing the double team. The open shot by James. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Leonard outside. Driving in. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside for Davis. And again, the Lakers, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the dunk by Leonard.
The defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Westbrook against Jackson. Howard, the pass to James. Howard, the screen for 3. James can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Howard against Leonard. Howard with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. James against Leonard. Howard, the pass to James. And another shot. It's Monk on the wing. Westbrook outside. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Westbrook's got 21.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Paul George.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
James with the ball. Pass to Westbrook. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Davis.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Zubac passes to Jackson. Leonard for three. Can't get it to drop. And stolen by Leonard. Jackson outside. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.